welcome back to One Mommy Scrapping. I'm Scrapping Amy, where I am planning for happy memories. Today I am going to go through not one but two pages in my, for lack of a better term, flip-flap part of my Journal Your Christmas album. We're going to be expanding the use of dies by one set. You'll notice as I go through this, I have made more of these little tabs and I have added them to every little spot that opens. In addition, I've added some embellishments in that are just kind of some stickers throughout to decorate the pages that I'm not necessarily planning on putting anything on. Some of them are just there because they're pretty. In addition to using the Keepsake Bookmaker tabs and paper clips, which was provided to me by Tonic, I am also continuing to use the Bookmaker, which has made the basis for all of these. And then I'm doing a new one. Both of these are ones I bought on my own. I'm doing some things out of the half cut, Sweet Dreams half cut My Memory Book die set. That is a mouthful to say. And I am actually using these two dies. If you flip it over and look at the back, it makes pages that are half the size of this, but then they have some that can be used as like little decoration, and that's what I've done for today. So we set these aside and let's open. We are going to do pages 6 and 7. If you are part of Chamel's Journal Your Christmas, then you are going to recognize that I have changed the prompt order around, and that is because I needed one with a bigger section to write with. Added a little die cut there, and then here's another little tab. So anywhere that you can open is what I've put a tab on. My husband was looking through it and wasn't sure how some of them opened, and so I figured, if he's not sure, then it's probably a good idea to change some stuff. So what I have done for 6, and I've also done this for, pull it out right now, for 7, is I have cut from the largest of the 3 dies that are small in there, 2 background papers, and then from the middle die, I've cut out 2 pieces of white along with 2 photos. These are going to be not completely identical, but they're going to be pretty close. So first step is the inking. I've been asked, why do you ink everything? I just like how it looks. I think it adds a little bit of depth to it. I also like the fact that the inking on all of the edges kind of ties things together. It's something similar that's on every single layer, and I like that look. So let's quickly get this. Now these small pieces I did not cut on my Gemini. I used my little Prism Spellbinder one. And that is just a little hand crank. It's actually the one that got me started in the manual die cutting. I won it at a scrapbook store a couple years ago for International Scrapbooking Day. All right, I'm going to set these aside. And somewhere I have, there it is. So let me put that in there too. Okay. So I think I'm going to use some of that score tape. So I am using, I don't know what prompt it was in the class, but one of them had to do with outside. And that's when I realized I've really not been outside that much. Someone who is that high-risk group, I'm doing a lot of staying inside. I go out to walk the dog, and that's about it. Now that the weather's not going to be 1,000,000 degrees, I might be able to be convinced to go out for other things too. Let's lay that down. Okay. Now, I was planning on putting this like smack dab in the middle, but I'm not. I'm going to put it up a little bit higher because I want that piece right there to be visible. And the reason for that is that's like the main pattern on this. I mean, that and some holly leaves. So I really do want that visible. What I decided to do is there is a sticker from the sticker sheet that is a little bit bigger, and I'm going to put that above it. So that way you still get that complete design, and you still kind of, then you know all these little edgy parts that are there. You know what they are. Oh, I'm like wrinkling my score tape today. After it's been set down, which is, you know, some talent. All right. And then let's put this down. All right. See if I can press it down a little better. So maybe I won't poke at it incorrectly when I'm lifting it. Yeah, that was much better. I have a trash can off to the side, and I swear I'm trying to hit the trash can, but with the fan on in this room, it's not happening. Alrighty. So this is going to go right there. Before I press it down, I want to make sure that I can turn it. Because it's slightly bigger, I can, don't want to do that, because then you can see a little bit of it. Let's try that again. There we go. So now it's like that. Now we'll go back in and do some of the journaling. I think I'm going to do is put the 6 out here. So I thought about doing it on this one as well. And actually, I think I like it better here. And if I put it on this side, then it kind of balances that. Let's get some of the liquid glue. Make sure that we are putting it on the correct side. And then just overlap a little bit. So what I will do then when this is dry and off camera, I'll go in and journal a little bit how my husband and daughter put up our Christmas lights outside, which hasn't been done recently either. Oh, I've got it upside down. I was like, why is it working like that? All right, so I'm going to close that one. And then I'm going to open this one out. This, I've added the little tab. I've added lights. I've added this tag with some red and white baker's twine, which I have now pulled and put in my little bowl to make sure that I continue to use it. So it's in there in a variety of places. This doesn't have anything yet on that side. And that's because I was having trouble deciding what to put in there. Now, this particular picture is the chance of having a white Christmas. And we are right here, which is the 0% chance to have a white Christmas, which is sad, but not unexpected. I think since I've been in this house, we have had maybe 3 snows ever in December. It does not normally snow in this part of North Carolina where I am, unless it is late January to about halfway through February. And that's it. There is no snow any other time. So to have it in December is a rarity. I think the first or second Christmas we were in this house, we ended up having a white Christmas. Now, what I'm going to do for this one I think is actually going to get a little bit of a title. I think what I'm going to do when I'm done laying it down is get some of the letter stickers. And we're going to put this one on an angle, just for a little bit more visual interest. Oh, and I remembered I pulled those out. I've got some Christmassy ones of those. And then I've got red and gold. And I think I just want to do chance of snow. Actually, I have some thickers as well. Let's pull that one out. And I just had an idea. What if I took this and kind of snuck it in there? I could write in there, and then I could put chance of snow down here. Is there a percent in this? Of course not. Why would, or do any of those have a percent? Why would it have a percent? It's punctuation. Asking crazy questions. Nope, we've got ampersands, but not percent. All right, so let's do that. So I'm using the same pieces, just with little bit different of a layout. Okay, there we go. CHANCE. Hopefully I did not just mess things up by not checking ahead of time about letters. Okay, now I have been asked, why do I do bumpy letters like that? I get asked that at school too, because if I do a bulletin board, it's bumpy letters. And the reason is because I can't ever get them straight. And if I can't get them straight, I'm at least purposely going to make them Whoppy John. All right, so let's, oh, I got to put the 7 on that one. I'm doing it backwards again. Can't wait till this page is in the book. Okay, where's the 7? So let's figure out where 7 is going to go. Alrighty. I think I just might put it in the middle there. I don't want it necessarily hanging off. Or I need to do something on this as well. I could tie in that same shape that's up for 6. In case you noticed, I had a little square sticker here that said "Have yourself a Merry Little Christmas," and I ended up not liking it at all. So it's like, okay, well, that's fine. I'm just gonna skip it. What do we have over here? It's about the only snow we're going to see in a snow globe. All right. Oh, that would be nice. It's a little wide, though. There's something that's not wide. If I did that, I could then pull in my twine again. I was like, what is that? That was that one. Or I could do that. I take it back. I like that. Pulls in those same motifs, pulls in the green from this page, and also pulls in the green that is going to be, that's behind the actual picture. Screenshot, I guess. That screenshot came from the weather.com app, by the way. And they even said, you know, this is an early prediction, but you know what? If they change the prediction, that will be something I'll document too. Because the prediction for us is quite likely not going to change. All right. Move this a little closer to me. Down slightly. Once again, attempt to line it up. It's probably crooked. And this won't be hanging over the side, so I don't need to worry about making sure it's the right spot. All right, there we go. All right, so here is day 7, which is about the weather. And then on the other side, I have day 6, which was about being outdoors. So the next prompt I'm going to do is going to go right here. And it will also be when I put this book inside my actual album. So stay tuned. Coming up soon will be the next day. Have a great Christmas. Lovely day. I don't know what I'm supposed to say at the end, but have a lovely day and Merry Christmas. Let's try that. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Bye.